Alright folks, welcome to third league with KARNmulet, or however you want to call it. How has it been going with this? Extremely medium. We've been siding out Karn a lot. We've been doing more winning in spite of Karn than because of Karn. Since it's not good enough. Sand is also not good enough. I mean, I think that Cultivate is better in standard than Azusa is, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep this. So if we have a green sword, I think it's correct for us to bottom this and this, because Azusa allows me to Karn on 2. Oops. I guess I can't Karn on 2. What am I even saying? I don't have green mana. Well, we can draw exactly, if we top deck exactly a bounce land, any of the remaining bounce lands in our deck, we're gonna be fine. Or just draw another Azusa out, sure. Karn not better than Dino. I don't know which Dino you're talking about, but Karn is better than all the Dinos that we played so far in Amulet. Still, we're looking for a bounce land here. Disgusting. This has been happening a lot today. This has been happening a lot today. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Oh, so opponent gonna fix our mana? Opponent, please fix our mana. God damn it. If only we had Kalni. I don't understand what would have Kalni done. This is honestly best case scenario for us right here. That's like the best thing that could have possibly happened for us. So this Azusa is gonna get mana leaked. That's fine. Like we're gonna have to play through that eventually. Yeah. Second league? This is the third league. Oh shit. Alright. Now we're very, very dead. Definitely good for us to know that they are on Stoneblade. And not on like blue-white control. How did the first two go? Double 3 and 2. We got really unlucky many, many, many times. It was kind of wild how unlucky we got. Like 7 turns without finding our 4th land, or like 5th land against Jund. Even with like cantripping with Explorers and Urus and stuff. I think I'm just gonna Karn here. Well, they're f6, so since they're f6, I guess I do this. How was Karnfeld today? Not great. This is the first time that we're able to like truly like capitalize on Karn. And we could have earlier today in other matches, but like something always got in the way. Like our mana just didn't function, or we just couldn't find the land drops and stuff like that. Maybe I should be playing one more land. Maybe over the fourth copy of Karn. It's one of the things that I was considering actually. Okay. So I can plus on the vote and just like trade with both of these. I think that's fine, right? That means that nobody is going to be able to wield this sword, which I'm very much okay with. All right. Of course, I did that to play around Mana Leak. Enjoying playing Karn with Steerings found way better than Explorers. I think that Explorers just work better with your game plan, period. Fairy Hero of Dominaria. So I guess we start here. Do they really just have nothing going on? What is going on here? How did it... What happened? What the hell happened? Why did I win that game? Chad, help me out here. What? Why? I don't understand, man. What is going on? What just happened? They were looked at what Karn conceded. Like, how did we win that game? We had no business winning that game. We have no business whatsoever winning that game. What happened? How did it get away from my opponent like that? Sometimes Karn is good, I guess, but I just jammed stuff, and our opponent just let everything resolve. They had 4 mana up, all the time they just had 4 mana, and they just had nothing. Just nothing. What was our hand? I'm so confused. Whatever. Whatever. I won't try. They were banking on the cryptic bluff, but I can't play around cryptic, right? I'm ridiculously far ahead. I'm mull to 5 into a non-functional hand. Dark Shade Mage, thank you so much for the 2 Trump sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold for the first time ever. Thank you so much for the support. 100% should not have won. I have no idea what just happened. I just don't know. They didn't have Force of Negation. They didn't have Cryptic. They didn't have Archmage's Charm. They just had nothing. Absolutely nothing. They just had nothing. All right, we just need to find lands. Because this hand has all the pieces needed. Also, the fact that I played that bounce land on that one turn and my opponent just like snapped off the field, that was really good for us. That was a huge mistake on their part. Cat walked over a keyboard on F6 is the only explanation. That's a reasonable explanation, actually. Okay, so we're going to name Dryad. I'm gonna play a Dryad. They can gust the Dryad, which is fine. We just bottom it. Maybe I should have played Asusa there. I don't know. Opponent, you there? Should probably put the Gust on top here. Or not. They might have Snapcaster, I guess. Maybe again they just have nothing. That's also a possibility. Oops. So this fizzles the Cryptic. Of course, that's what I'm playing around here, right? Just playing around my opponent's counter magic and stuff. If they Gust this, of course, I send it to the bottom. Okay. So their hand is Gust and a bunch of unknown cards. But their clock is not particularly threatening. There's the Lave. And starting next turn, I'm going to start triggering Field of Dead, which is nice. Well, that's Bog. You know who plays around Gust? This guy plays around Gust. Snake, you got it. Disdainful Stroke, another Ice Fang, okay, okay. Do it a plus or nothing. If our opponent needs to... So now they're probably going to attack the Karn. Was in Cryptic Command that in Modern? No, Cryptic is actually pretty good right now. Yeah, Heliod 2 is my plan here. But I had to plus there first. If they tap too low, I can pact if I need to. Although I would rather not. I'm not playing around spell snare. If they have snare, they have snare, whatever. Definitely attacking here. Now we're gonna cast our Udo. If our opponent was to gust this, then that's a huge win for us. If they don't, we just get to draw, which is still fine for us. We have not made a land drop. Float mana. Replay. Name Giant. Alright, pass the turn. What keyword am I using? I don't know. I bought my computer and it came with this keyword. So this is the one that I'm using. Alienware. I don't know if it has like a model number or something. It does on the other side. Well, is Karn good? I guess it can be good. I suspect that my opponent had like 2 Aether Gusts in hand and like I don't know what else. And then Karn came down and it's just like sup. Okay, we're gonna keep this hand. We're gonna be very sad if it doesn't work out, but it's okay. So in the blind, I think I should go for Basic Forest because my opponent could be on an aggressive strategy. Temple Garden tapped. Amulet or untapped land would be great. That's not particularly great, but it's not terrible either. An Offensa Kin-Tree Spirit. Imagine that. Pog. Greatest toughness. Okay, so we're gonna do that next turn. We're gonna use Stacy to block this turn and play Stronghold. Next turn we can Dryad plus Coding and start blowing up lands. They just attack? Okay. Heliod Sun Crowned. Is there any way that I can prevent the infinite life from happening? I don't think so. So I can start blowing up one land a turn. Because that we can also attack for 4 here. Yeah, because this is just a passive, right? So we cannot stop. Yeah, so we cannot get Ballista killed, but Liquid Metal Coating also would stop the Ballista kill here that way. So it's more of a matter of... yeah, sure. Might as well haste an attack. It's more of a matter of, like, I was trying to figure out if there was any way that I could prevent, like, Spike Feeder from killing me, but there is just no way, unfortunately. So if they have land into Spike Feeder, we lose, but they have only this turn to have that. Voice of Resurgence is fine. So we can boat. So let's do this. Bounce. Replay, copy this. Bounce again. Is it better to boat or to explode this on 2? I think I like boating better. Unfortunately, we can't boat and haste. But it's fine. That land. Say go. Yeah, I guess that winning is just timing them out, which I don't know how excited I am about, like, timing my opponent out, you know? They can use fetch lands to potentially... I mean, I'm just not going to do anything else until my opponent has no lands in play, basically. Yeah. The only thing that matters at this point is just make sure that my opponent has no lands available to them. So, Gustos, Dismembers, Beast Withins. Explosives. Should I shade Karn this matchup? That's actually a good question. Because I could just cut Karn and just... Yeah, I think I actually like that. We can just get this in the main deck, which is probably better. There we go. Well, maybe I should have Rex aging because of Spell's Guide. I don't know how much that actually matters. Okay. His hand has some things that it can do. Can do some stuff and some things, you know? Devoted Druid. On a fence. On a fence. I think we're 100% blowing this up on 2. I guess I don't exactly know what my opponent's deck is about. Gross. Out of all the non-game winning collected companies, that was a pretty fucking good one. So if we draw another Dryad off the top, we might be in fine shape. Ugh. Hey, little Donnie, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, not in great shape here. There we go. So I think I'm just gonna back it into the infinite life. I can technically beat it. I just don't know if it's worth my time. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. I could technically, like, destroy all their board state. I guess I could have just told them, okay, I'm not gonna kill you, right? Like, I'm not gonna kill you with damage. Like, you have infinite life, whatever. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Okay, my opponent seems to not be playing a collected company deck. No, to not be playing a devoted druid deck. Yeah, it's definitely low EV. Usually when it's like infinite combos that I would be scooping to in... actually one Stacy on one. That I would be scooping to in paper, I just concede to them. Seems like a waste of everybody's time to try to make my opponent play it out there. All right. Can we draw a Primeval Titan? If we draw a Prime Time, I think that we can figure out a way to set up lethal. Prime Time, let's go. Feels bad, man. The good thing is at least we're not dead to any combos because we have these beasts within. So at least that's something. Path or Dryad, okay. Still in Titan or boss territory. Ugh, collected company, gross. Prime time. Guess that counts. Okay, opponent, would you be so kind as to not have another Path to Exile in your hand? Please and thank you. Sincerely, me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can technically play around it. So we can do Tolaria Stronghold. So it looks like my opponent kept an interaction heavy hand, which is honestly good for us. Pog, okay. Standard getting other ramp spells. Isn't it great? Don't you love ramp spells? Don't you love ramp spells, Donnie? Isn't it like the best thing? You love ramp? Thank you. You see? Everos, Donnie gets it. Donnie knows that the real truth is in the tuna melt, right? No, what was it yesterday, Donnie? That I was like, yep, Donnie gets it. I forgot what it was. Donnie gets nothing. Simic Ugin ramp. Oh, that sounds delightful. That sounds absolutely delightful. Also, we have one of the extremely rare situations. One of the extremely rare situations where we would actually love to have access to our pact here, which is kind of brutal. Usually pact is not a great card against us. Against this matchup, Pact of Negation, that is. It's usually not the best card against us, but... okay, so because of that, I'm going to make sure that I have access to green mana here. So I don't magically get comboed out on my opponent's next turn. We have access to Beast with him. Tolaria West? Sure. Am I playing the prelim? No, I'm gonna have to... After this league, I'm gonna be done with the stream. I've been streaming for like 4 hours already. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that they didn't do this earlier. Okay, so we definitely want Bujuki Bog, and I guess Valakut. I guess a blue source. So Bujuki Bog plus blue source. Make more Sombos. Bounce. Bog. You don't play standard, you have no idea how awful playing with against ramp in standard. Oh no, of course, that's why I'm saying that it's great. Because I could not care less about the format. That's my secret. That's my secret. Is it better? I guess it's exactly the same, right? To pack for Titan or pack for Dryad. But Dryad is less clicks. Opponent. Oh, actually, Dryad is bad against Company for Night of Autumn, which Titan doesn't care about. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Also, now they can just path my Titan. Yeah, this was bad. I should have gone for Titan. If I go for Titan, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, no. If I go for Titan, then I couldn't have held up Beast Within those. So I guess that it's slightly better for me to go for Dryad, so I don't get got. But they could technically have Company into Night of Autumn plus Path Primetime. I'm gonna give them a test. Considering that it's been 2 minutes and we're still waiting. Yeah. So we just serve with everything, right? They block, they block, they block, they block. No, it's still not lethal, so I guess we're just going to get in there with the Sombos holding up Bujuki Bog. Okay, so above you. And then Boros Garrison, Bounce Bog, and say go. There's the company. Opponent slams it. Heliod and not infinite. And they can see. Sweet. Good, got him. We also started the last league 3-0, and then and then we experienced all the terrible draws. So not calling it too early. When we're just trying to grab straws, it has to be. It has to be. We've cashed every league though, so that's something. We've been cashed every league, so that's not so cool, but playing against Mother of Goons. I think I'm gonna ship it. Yeah, we'll ship this. Do we ship this one? Yes, we ship it. Do we keep this one? Yes, we keep it. So bottom this, and we're gonna bottom this? Feels so wrong. No disco spell, please. Name Giant. Play Amulet. Can you explain your rule decisions there? Yes, we are on the draw. And I made a video about where I explain how to molding it with Amulet. While you're on the draw, what you're looking for is like a turn 3 Titan or a hand that has a potential. Shit. That has a potential to play an early Titan, basically. And this is Amulet's absolute worst matchup. That was a cool draw there. Really? Mill? Really? Mill? Ugh, we're gonna get Surgy Gold. Vomit. Does this even matter anymore? I guess we could technically Karn them. Amulet PogChamp. Yeah. How is Mill a deck? Like, what kind of person do you need to be so you're like, yep, Mill is for me. Mill is my deck. I like to play Mill. Mill just speaks to me. Karn? Alright, I'm ready to concede now. Alright, so we got this, we got this, we got this and this, and we got this, and some beast withins. I guess there are land to... We actually cannot bring lands from the sideboard, so our land to card ratio is actually pretty messed up with this list specifically. So we probably cannot use the classic strategy, unfortunately. That sucks. 64 is probably okay. It's really fun to see the light leave Tron player size. Yeah, but you can do so by playing Amulet, which is a real deck. You don't need to play a bad deck in order to see Tron. In order to beat the shit out of Tron, you can just play Amulet and do the same and just play a real deck instead. That's deeply Narset Echo, but fit Force of Wilson. Wow. Is Sanu streaming right now? We can probably raid them later. He top 8 yesterday, which was pretty cool. Lost in the quarters to Storm, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or TS. But yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Mill is not a deck. We're named Dryad here. Dismember would be great. Shit. Holding on to this because if we don't draw a land, Field allows me to play Dryad next turn anyway. Aw, oh, come on. Yeah, we probably cannot beat this. There goes the Valakut. And if they have Surgical, I think I'm gonna pack it in. Because at this point we still have something that we can potentially do, right? We can just play our Titan and we can like haste it or whatever. Nope, just never finding a land. I did make it less likely to find a land the second that I added cards to my deck, right? No Surgical, but this mills another 12. Yeah, this matchup is just not winnable. The few times that I've beaten this matchup, it's because my opponent just kept non-functional hand on multiple games, or their deck just, you know, it's just a bad deck, right? So they just didn't draw anything. But yeah, this is just not a matchup that you can expect to win with Amulet, and it's fine because it's not good. It's not really a deck that you can expect to face either. But yeah, it just plays like it only plays into our advantages. Like our entire strategy is about like searching our deck for Primeval Titan, and their deck is like built to exploit that. Okay. So any untapped land, and this is a turn 3 Titan, which is nice. On the play. Can't expect to win against them, or they can't expect to win against any deck of races like John, Burn, Mono Red, etc. They have more bad matchups than we do, which is why I can't understand how they play the deck. Yeah, exactly. But it's fine. I mean, I have played Amulet when it wasn't very good. So I'm not somebody to talk too much about it, you know? So much Jund, jeez. Good thing that we were able to get that Explorer. Explorer is literally the best card in the Jan matchup. Interesting that they got the Pact. I wonder why. They need another Thoughtseize. Alright, I just don't understand what my opponent did there. So I think I'm gonna get double Teleria here. Means that next turn I can transmit for Titan. They can trophy me here. They can untap on Lily. Trophy it is. 6, 3, 1, 2. So next turn we can just like Semi-Growth Chamber, transmit one of these, go get another Titan. So this game is, it's over now. Unless they have made a main surgical extraction or something like that, which is just not reasonable. Alright, so they're playing Jund. Which is a matchup that we did lose today. The blue pack, friend, the blue. Oh my god, Thorniel. Don't mess with me like that. This is gonna be the next level hand. Let's see if it works out. Next level. The next level, you know? It's not this level. It's not this level, but the next one. Oh, I love that that worked out. Okay, so I'm gonna fetch for I'm gonna shock here. Hopefully we don't get punished for this. But it's correct for me to play the amulet here and to play the castle, because if I draw an Azusa, we can actually Titan next turn. So I got a little bit punished for not breeding pooling last turn. Also, we might randomly get got by a choke here, which is something maybe I should consider. Liliana is probably less bad than Ashiok here. Sure. Let's play Ghost Squatter. I'm gonna discard this basic forest. From my experience, Janaz is running Boil a lot more than Choki. Yes. Yes, it has. But that was because of Lurrus. And now that they're not playing Lurrus anymore. It really sucks that we naturally drew our Boros Garrison. It really sucks. But we didn't know. Yeah, I guess I should have discarded the Semi-Growth Chamber. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay. So I think the line here is going to be to cast Titan, bounce, I guess Ghost Squatter, because this Ravine is just not going to matter. So this is what I'm planning on discarding. So I'm simply going to transmute here, I think. If they have a discard spell, they have a discard spell, whatever, but I'm not going to have enough mana to do everything next turn, so I have to do this right now. I guess you can pitch the Gust. Why not haste? Because the Boros Garrison is in my graveyard. And I cannot make both green and white mana. Red and white. I think I said green and white, but it's red and white. Alright, so we sack Prime Time. We have another one ready to go. Fulminator doesn't do anything, which is cool for us. Not being able to do easily colored mana. I mean, I disagree, right? It's not that big of an issue, honestly. You don't really struggle too much to get your colors online. Ha! What if we Udo here? Is Udo better than Primeval Titan here? Considering the current state of affairs, there's no way, right? Because next turn we pay for our pact. No, we just get it at prime time. So we're gonna get another Toluri West, and we're gonna get a Bog. I guess Field is better. So this way we have Gust up. Next turn we pay for Pact. We can Transmute. Yeah, sure. Guess we're gonna get the Field into play. Primetime should be in Standard. Changed my mind. Primetime should be in all formats. If Wizards really wanted me to play Standard, they would just print Primetime, right? Basically, the fact that they haven't printed it means that they don't care about me playing Amulet, you know? About me playing Standard, sorry. They printed Cultivate, basically the same thing. Sure. So I guess we have to pay 1, 2, 3. Yes. Also, let's see what I'm gonna do with that Goif. So they put the Goif on top. So that means they didn't have a discard spell. So that means that they are not gonna have a discard spell next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we can pack for Udo and play it. I think that's the line, actually. I think that's the line. It also makes the Goif smaller. On the next turn, right? Not on this one, but... So let's do that. So Summoner's Pact for Udo. Cast Udo. Crumbling Vestige. Oh. Do you go score the shuffle the Goif? No, I don't think so. I don't really care too much about the Goif now that we have the Udo, because the Udo is going to be gaining life. There's the Goif. So we pay for Pact 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have mana to Udo. Sorcery, land, instant, creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Udo. Creature, creature. That's it. Summoner's Pact. Aether Gust, Summoner's Pact. So many lands in the graveyard. It's really funny. So now the Lily probably has to minus, and then we can Titan, and then we finally get field active, and the game is over. Sure. Still not enough. Still not enough. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is it better to Pact first, or is it better to Udo first? I think Pacting first is better. Because now we can get Bog. I think I'm gonna Bog plus Radiant Fountain here. Bog plus Vesuva would be interesting. But I just don't want to die to like Double Bolt or something silly, you know? Udo first? Yes, but by Udoing second, then I can just... I can get more zombies, right? If I Udo first, then I'm not triggering field. And that's one land drop that I'm not getting a zombie with. Pact first was better since they'll just scoop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I could have also Udo'd into the Titan. Whatever. All roads lead to Rome. Alright, let's see if we can get the 4-1. Even before we get paired against Neoform. This is a fine hand, I guess I'll keep. If we find any non-bounce land, this is a turn 3 Titan on the play, which is pretty good. Hopefully no removal for Stacy. Hamburg Rick, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold, Hamburg Rick. Always a pleasure to have you here. Let's go with this. We're totally gonna top like an amulet and get rightfully punished, because that's just life. But hey yo. Packed for a scout. Alright. Okay. I think I'm gonna YOLO, right? Like it just doesn't get better for me. At least not immediately. So we're gonna get remanded here. Mana leak. It's fine. So they have Mana Leak. Does that mean that this is not Blue Moon and this is something like Jeskai or something? Let's see. Rug. It's not Scapeshift, because if it were Scapeshift, Remand would be a lot better for them. Okay. Udo, no third land drop. Sounds good. Yeah, it could be Scapeshift, but it's pretty unlikely for it to be Scapeshift. Sam LG01, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it could be a bad build of Scape Shift, that's true. It could be bad Scape Shift. Good or bad shift. The fact that they fetch for a basic forest, though, is basically what tells me that they are not on Scape Shift. I think they're just on Rug control. Like Rug Snow control or whatever. If we find a bounce land, we can actually double Titan them, which is pretty hot. Pog. Urosa? I don't think Urosa would play Mana Leak. We play around Mana Leak here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Archmage's Charm. That's fine. We can pay for all the packs, right? Could have Force of Negation here. They don't, sweet. So bounce this. Play Prime Time, yes. Vestige. Stronghold. Red, white. Haste. Swing, yes. Valakut, fetch land. Face. Face. Kill Blood Moon Bacon Dream. You can't lose to Blood Moon if they are dead. No respect for Supreme Will. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Ban Stoneblade. All my homies hate Ban Stoneblade. Yeah. Player removal, best kind of removal. Exactly. Truer words never been spoken. Facts. Look, you didn't play on Blood Moon, and I had it in hand. You were dead next turn. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You love to see that guy in FNM, right? You know the guy that I'm talking about. The one that you beat, and then they're like, yeah, but I mean, one time, what happened one time is like I was playing against a dredge player, and I beat them. And then I just 2-0 them, and they're like, yeah, but I mean, why are you playing a bad version of the Titan ship of the Titan breach deck? And I'm like, what? Yeah. Like I mean, Amulet is obviously like so boring, right? It's so, you always do the same thing. Like Titan breach is a lot better. Like, are you talking about like just red green Titan breach? Yeah. Just like red and green. That's what I play. Sure, dude. Sounds cool story, bro. And they were so like they just I guess that they just didn't notice what they were doing. And like the guy sitting next to me is like, "Do you realize how rude you are right now?" I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. I'm just like saying that their deck is just like a worse version of the other deck. I'm like, yeah, sure, bro. sounds good. Cool story, bro. All right. I guess I do want Stacy over Explore. Just have to hold a straight face and say, yeah. Well, my poker face in those kind of situations is really good. I have a top tier poker face in those kind of situations. This hand is just too slow. I don't even know what I'm playing against, but I just know that that hand is going to be really slow. This hand could be fine though. I still don't think my opponent is on Scape Shift. I think that they're just on like some Temur control deck of sorts. Is Primetime Stacy's dad that left? Yeah, but he comes back and he's drunk. It's Stacy's dad that just comes and, you know, comes back home and he's been drinking. Cyborg Blood Moon, maybe. Like now that my opponent went for basic. Although I guess that they have Ice Fang, so I guess fetching basics doesn't tell me that they have Moon. But it's really likely that they have Moon. We're gonna see it now, and after I do, I'm probably gonna bring in Force of Bigger and Brexage. So Judge Play, you can't call anyone else's deck boring because they're doing the same thing because it's this. Yeah, exactly. That is the funniest thing. It's just like, really, like the Dredge player is giving me shit about how my deck is boring. Have you looked at your deck? Yeah, it's Karn time here. The fact that we actually don't have the combo kill means that I cannot YOLO, which is unfortunate. But Karn is going to be enough to draw a counterspell here for sure. Or not. I'm not going to expose my Karn to a bolt. Anything that evolves it back is just too risky, so I don't think I can afford to do that. Should I boat? I think I'm just gonna explosive for 2. Okay. Competes within our own thing at some point to crew boat. Wow. Speaking of that next level that we were speaking of earlier, huh? That's like the Nexter level play. It's not the next level play. It's even further than next level. Kitria Triome. Another Ice Fang. Sweet. Missed once upon a time, 2 games in a row against Stretch. I got to once upon a time with Scout up and instant block, then with triggers on the stack. Yes. He was pissed. Yeah, that sounds, yeah. No, let's blow this up. Can my Karn take over already, please? Petty theft? Damn it. No, they're not on scape shift. Brace and Borrower kind of confirms that they're not on scape shift. Maybe I shouldn't have the Gusts in my deck, actually, since they're not on scape shift. It is an out to Blood Moon, though, so I guess it's okay that they're there. Sure. So I guess they want to tempo me out here. That was a pretty good move for them. Karn is back. Nice, says Dito. Damn it, Dito. Damn it. Oh, tap out for Udo. Please 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 tap out for Udo. Tap out for Udo. Tap out for Udo. Tap out for Udo. Tap out for. It's happening, chat. It's happening. Yes! Sick. All right. You gon' get got, P. You gon' get got, opponent. Okay, so we're gonna do. We can't Valak it. What we can do is we can attack and Gust. Can we also Karn? I guess should we Gust? Because if they are on Scape Shift, if we Gust the Udo, we kind of wreck ourselves. So we can do Fountain, Stronghold. We attack. That's 3. Oh no, we have for sure a way to figure out lethal by pacting for Azusa. So I guess we're gonna do Valakut. Valakut plus Stronghold. We Ace Titan, 2 Trample Through. That's going to be 3 lands in play. Then on the attack trigger, we get Valakut plus Fetch Land. No triggers. But we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Then we packed for Azusa. We have 2 extra land drops. We make 1 land drop, 2 land drops. Fetch, that's 18. Okay, so this is going to be Valakut plus Stronghold. So our opponent actually needs to chump here. Oh, whoops. I guess it doesn't matter how we tapped. So red, white, haste. Attack. Vesuva, fetch land. Copy here. And now we can do float the mana here. And now we float blue here. Gust Udo. Oh, I'm stupid. We can't fetch. This, I think this is still lethal though. How much is this? No, this is not lethal. They go down to 1. Yikes. They go down to 1, chat. They go down to 1. Do we do it? Do we put them down to 1? Yeah, I think we do. Or we can go get another Dryad. Yeah, I forgot that I have to actually tap this now. Which is kind of brutal. Should I kill this? Or is it better for them to be down to 1? No, because they're gonna be able to get back Udo. If they have like triple bolt, good for them. No, I couldn't Karn because this land's coming to play untapped, and I think I'd rather, like, I still don't know what my opponent's playing. They could still be playing, like, what's his name? They could still be playing Blood Moon here. And now we can play the breeding pool. Our opponent's gonna, like, we force the issue. If they answer a Dryad in response, we just fetch and we kill them. Yeah, there's no way out. Opponent's trying to figure out if there's any way that they can like bounce and tap. It's like, no, I just kill you in response. There is literal no way out. Should I let them draw? I think I'm gonna let them draw. Because this is just like tap all creatures, draw a card. You can draw your cards, opponent. How did that feel? I am that good of the guy. Alright, now it's over. GG's, says my opponent. Good, got him. That's cool. That was cool. Actually, it's funny how first league and second league that we played, Karn didn't really do much. And in this league, Karn completely redeemed itself. Like against Bant Stoneblade, it was just like Karn plus the rest. And our only loss was to the unwinnable matchup, which is just unwinnable anyway. We're like probably like, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that we are about like 10 or 15% to win against Mel, 20%. I don't think it's that much of an exaggeration. But, yep. That was a little bit of, how can I say, like a higher note to end on this third league. Was cool. Only because we're not playing Breach? Sure. I'm pretty sure that Breach would also be bad against... I don't think there's any way that you can build the Amulet deck to have a reasonable mill matchup. It's just not a thing. It's just not a thing, and it's just not worth trying. But yeah, Mill and Blood Moon are Primeval Titan's Kryptonite, so that's basically how things are. But that was cool. Battle of Wits. All right, you got me, Humble Grick. And speaking of Battle of Wits, nice little segue into what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have some dono lists, chat. Tomorrow we have some dono lists. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The monster is going to be unleashed one more time. The memes in this deck are just too strong. List literally does not fit on the screen. This is gonna be happening tomorrow, folks. You're not gonna want to miss it. You're not gonna want to miss this. I'm low-key pretty excited about taking Amulet for a spin. It's been a while. It's been like what, like 2 months since the last time I played Amulet. I love putting Magic Online to the test. You're missing one Wargate. We could be playing Wargate. I kind of need a Royal Egg to give me the updated, the most up-to-date Amulet list. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this one. Try surgical in me now, male opponent. Try surgical in me now. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna start. Off with standard. We're gonna be playing some Nyx Bloom combo. My Bluebird donation list. This is my Bluebird's baby, and yeah, we're gonna be taking it out for a spin. We've actually been doing some reasonable winning with this list, which is funny. And then of course, the myth, the legend, Amulet later on. Amulet is how we mid. 10% is how to get got. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Maybe these Aether gusts that I put were a little bit too much. Like maybe it was just like I was tired of losing to meme brand and I just threw some gusts in there that didn't really do much during the league. Maybe disputes will simply be better than the gusts. Although in that last match against Skipshift, Gust was actually the reason why I was able to, the reason why I was able to put the Euro back on top. So that was pretty hot. So Gust is just a good card, which is nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Karn is sadly not the way to build Amulet right now. It did look pretty good in that last league, but maybe it's like the way to play in like competitive events. But if you just want to do like have the best list to grind leagues or whatever, maybe something like this is just better. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us today, and for us I mean me. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you are watching on YouTube, really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video, folks. Bye bye and take care.